Mark Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Struggling with erectile dysfunction? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Cialis for Men 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil, is now available without prescription. Just a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist, in person or online, can help. Find it at pharmacies nationwide or visit www.cialisformen.ie for more details. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label.
Back to the Weekly Roast. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And of course, how is your cholesterol? Probably much lower now as a result of this bloody health. Am I right, Mr. Mystery Mick?
You're not wrong.
Mark Megan's Weekly Roast is proudly brought to you by Cialis for Men, helping you get and keep an erection whenever you need it. Yours, by the way. I am so happy to be working with a brand that will help men, not just with their erections, but in realising that there is nothing to be embarrassed about. Am I right, Michael?
You're so right.
Okay, back to the... nearly 3 in 10 males have experienced ED, but only 1 in 4 are comfortable discussing it. Let's change that. Cialis for Men is now available without prescription from pharmacies nationwide. All it takes is a quick chat with your pharmacist and you're off to the races. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity, contains tadalafil. Always read the label. Dia Gwitch Macara, Mr. Mystery Mick. Calle on scale.
Oh God, I'm blanking on my Irish.
Brilliant.
Good week to do that.
Were you an old pass Irish guy?
Oh, I was indeed.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I wish it was. I wish it wasn't the case.
People would be surprised. I was a B1 honours Irish student in the Leaving.
I don't think that's surprising.
There was only 12 of us in my year doing the top honours, and
really?
I was one of them.
Wow.
So yeah, I actually do have Cúpla Focal.
Yeah.
I should probably incorporate that into my wider commercial appeal a little bit more.
I think your career would explode.
I feel like it's a good era to have a few Cúpla Focal, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I could do something like a sort of bit of a TV presenting with an old... do you know what I mean? I guess some of them don't even do the Irish. Anyway, welcome back, August. Alon Khalidi on show. That'll be a weird show. Yeah, Mark's first show. Basically, do you have any ideas? Just me with loads of girls here. Nevertheless... this might be a niche episode.
Yes.
It might be exclusive to a certain subset of society. Namely, Irish children who went on these, I suppose, borderline bougie, extensive, immersive Irish courses in the Gaeltacht. For those of you unfamiliar, the Gaeltacht are the Irish-speaking parts of Ireland. And by the way, if it was up to me, the whole feckin' country would be the Gaeltacht. Let Dad look at my kneecap tattoo. Do you know what I mean, though? Clowns saying they need to talk about the language again. You don't even have Duolingo. Do you know what I mean? People who have like D1s, they need to get rid of Irish off the No, they don't need to get rid of Irish. It's a vital component and an imperative part of our culture, because without, by the way, these little bits of culture, what is anything? What separates us from Norwegians or the Swiss? We all need to hold on and cherish and nurture these aspects of our culture. I fucking hate the anti-Irish language rhetoric that is popularised by tech bros and morons saying, oh, I've never used it. Cool. When's the last time you applied pie in your life? How many times do you talk about Oxbow Lakes at dinner parties? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. How many times have you plucked the pubes off Countess Markievic's? No, he's lost it. Too far. Doesn't make sense.
You were doing really well.
You had them on side and then you lost them with the minge plucking. I love the Irish language and I would love to introduce it in a sort of... Now, hear me out. Mm-hmm. In a non-sneery way.
Okay. Yes.
Do you not feel there's a little bit of a superiority about some of the Gaelgoree?
I think that's why there is an underlying like anti Irish rhetoric because of that.
Because there's a bit of a smugness.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a, sure, you're Irish, but you're not really Irish.
Yeah,
We're all Irish. Well, no, I'm joking. Outrageous. Toshe Anadona. He's very bold. Just doing the third part. Anyway, I love the Irish language.
Likewise.
I'm glad you do.
I wish I could speak it more.
Struggling with English today, to be
I
honest.
know. What's going on?
Nevertheless, Irish College was a 3-week residential course that we went down. Lots of Irish kids went to from the ages, I would say, 11 to 14. There were, granted, there were usually a few perverts in the 16 category.
Yeah.
But that's a different episode.
And the Kinnerers as well, who would go back.
The Kinnerers, yeah. I'm reluctant to make fun of them.
Okay.
But, what was Lord's busy that summer? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? There are easier ways to let the world know that you're a virgin, Back in the 90s. Just go on Robot Wars. Do you remember Robot Wars?
What a show.
To say virgins. Not a condom used. Robot Wars. My name's Duncan from Halifax. I've got a robotic arm. What are you using it for, Duncan? I think we know. And this is my son, Rupert. He's 43. Do you know what I mean? Weird.
Very weird.
It's all a bit... Anyway.
Yes.
The Gaeltacht.
The Gaeltacht.
Did you ever go to the Gaeltacht?
I had a very unique experience going to the Gaeltacht, Mark.
Okay, go on. I'm all ears.
I didn't go to the Gaeltacht in the 3-week, fashion that you did with...
Pretty shocked, innit?
Yeah. I went for 1 week to the family Gaeltacht.
Sorry?
So, at the age of 12, I was shipped up with my parents and sister to go to the family Gaeltacht.
Your family are like freaks, by the way. I thought I was like riddled in dysfunction. And then I hear about your family and it's like loons. Mine are sort of like traditionally dysfunctional where like everything just gets swept up under the rug. Whereas yours are like, oh yeah, do you remember that summer we went to Christian yoga camp?
Yeah.
And then they got shut down because Dad tried to get us to use these robotic arms.
Brilliant. It was the wildest experience of my life. Same level of dysfunction that you're talking about, but we all had to, show up as a family like the fucking Von Trapps.
What, like Ireland's fittest family, but...
For Gaeilgeoirs. And
what?
And Chris Andrews and
just go to Butlins.
But he was like a celebrity, like he was
Chris Andrews,
like Fianna Fáil politician.
Okay,
and like he was the guy. He was, and like everyone was just around Chris, and it was very weird.
That is very weird.
So we'd be doing the Cayley, and you'd be chatting to girls and doing all the things that you do at the Gaeltacht, and then you turn around, and your mum would be looking at you.
Oh,
yeah, it was weird.
That's hell on earth. Yeah. I mean, Irish college for me was definitely the most formative years of my life.
Was it?
100%. It's where I kissed somebody for the first time.
Okay.
Where first time I ever got up on stage. We'll get into all of that.
Yeah.
But before we get into all of that, I did have an idea and I feel like I should just release it out into the world because I had it about 15 years ago, but booze and stuff got in the way.
Right.
How is there not and if somebody wants to do this with me, get in touch. How is there not now a corporate experience of Irish college? Could you imagine for like the big multinationals in whatever who are constantly looking for boring ways to entertain their boring staff? Oh, let's go axe throwing with Hans from Sweden. No one likes your hands. We're here because we're obligated to on the work day out. Don't tag us in the group photos. And my normal mates think I'm a... Do you know what I mean? The international work colleagues. Just let's keep it in the office, okay? Not out there.
Yeah.
But imagine being able to go down to Irish college for a weekend before your mates now. And there was loads of other people of a similar age.
Yeah.
Like hen parties, stags, or corporate getaways. It would be, you do for 2 nights, say. The first night would be the Cayley, the second night would be the dress-up show. You could go do Irish classes, then you could go to the pub in the evenings, but you'd also do like traditional activities, and you could learn a little bit more about Irish culture as well.
That sounds class.
And it would also be done in the off-season, so for the ban on teas. If there's any ban on teas... Getting moist in their ban on geese here. No, you've lost them. You've lost them immediately. Deborah Meaden is out. Theo Pathesis has a question. Listen, Mark, I run gyms and health spas up and down the country. I really like geese, and particularly actually like Ballantee geese. There's a moistness. It must be the bog or the salt air down in the west of Ireland that gives the Ballantees these geese. Really quickly, Mark, how are you going to make some money on this idea? Anyway, no, Dragons Den. Me pitching the idea of... What I'm saying is...
going on?
What I'm saying is... It could work in the off season whenever, school's back in and the kids aren't going to the Ballontees gaffs.
Yeah.
There's money to be made, is what I'm saying.
I just don't know how we've gotten to ban on geese.
The ban on geese is that's just a bit of lightness. Nevertheless, welcome back to the roast of Gaeltacht on Gaeltacht. Fuck. Okay, Michael, before we do some voice notes, I'd like to read some out to you.
Yes.
I believe that this next one is absolutely unequivocally untrue. I do not think there is a universe that Ireland exists in wherein this could be a feasible event that occurred. However, I would like to read it out to you and to hear your thoughts, okay?
Yes.
Back in 2007, Jesus, that is a risky year to be going to Irish. We sent the kids to Irish college. It's quite expensive. Honestly, we've got loads of cash. Nothing could happen. 27. It's in the precipice of the Celt. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the guy. Sort of economic banter. Keep up. Back in 2007, when disposable cameras were the only means of capturing memories, a young lad, maybe 13, had brought one with him. I remember that, getting the Fujifilm from the pharmacy. I remember those days. His whole house of older lads then took photos of their privates with the disposable camera. This obviously upset him, so he told the college, rat. And the teachers had to get the camera developed, match the photos of the penises to the lads in the house, and then sent 10 of the lads home. No chance! It didn't happen!
Is that a bit of farce, can I see there? Hey, Liam Hawk, amach, come here, Liam Hawk in there. Drop your trousers, please. No, there's nothing there. No, wait there. Peel it back. No, not enough.
Do you know what I mean? They didn't do some sort of P. Willie lineup, like a lineup of penises. In 2007, by the way. Firstly, camera phones existed. Yeah. I had a fucking iPod Nano at that stage. Secondly... Okay, so we're here. Firstly, the kids wouldn't have told the teachers that. Firstly, let's just look at the plot holes in the story.
Okay.
Firstly, how did the child with the disposable camera know that they were pictures of their dicks?
Yeah, okay.
They wouldn't have known because you just have that little thing that you have to scroll back.
Yeah.
Right? Secondly, teachers, I think there's pictures of these penises on this camera. It's riddled with penises. It is spread quicker than Christianity across the US. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice little... Anyway, what do we do with this fucking photo device that is kept full with a stock chock-a-block full of cock?
Yeah.
Get rid of it. It's a disposable camera. Throw it in the bin, toss it in the bin, get the kid a new camera. Job's a good one. 21 snids from the local kiosk in the pharmacy. That's great. No, I've got an idea. Duncan Ballantyne is in. I got an idea here, guys. While we get the camera, I'm going to go into the local town. It only takes around 2 or 3 weeks, working days, to get the photos developed back in these days. So I'm going to get the pictures of the wee lads' penises. I'll have all the penises. What I'll do is I'll make like a lineup. Each penis more willy than the last, one penis after another, almost like a parade of penises. And I'll be the ringmaster. I'll be the parade. I'll be the sergeant of the parade with my willy. I can even have my willy out. You don't need your willy out, Duncan. You do not need your penis out. And basically what we could do is we could get everyone to line up, and then just for research, I'd probably have to look at those penises as well. So if I take a look at these penises and those, and then we could do like a mitchy-matchy. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't happen. No. And if it did, call the police.
Yes.
Call the police. This is the wrong line.
Don't develop that camera.
Do not develop that camera. Do you know what I mean? It's just completely absurd. let's move on.
Okay,
It's early doors for the parade of,
willies. Yeah. Let's move on.
We did a Luigi board. Brilliant.
Okay.
We did a Luigi board on our first night, and no joke, the Bannon T's cousin died the next day.
Oh, no, stop. The obsession with Ouija boards in the Gaeltacht.
Firstly, Ouija, and secondly, it's a Ouija board.
Ouija, sorry.
If you're going to insult the afterlife, do it right. So...
Sorry, Mark.
Rest in peace, Nana, or Bannon T's cousin. Luigi board. Calling it a Luigi board, like a despondent Italian plumber.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who's just uninterested in life. A Luigi board on our first night, and no joke, the Bannon T's cousin died the next day. So you're telling me that you, at the age of 13, somehow managed to manifest the ability to communicate with the paranormal, and then somehow commit a murder on somebody that is alive. Okay, so you killed somebody, and then you went, right, who's up for a game of pass the polo? Anyone keen on the tuck shop? And then you just went back to Dublin. That was the end of it.
Yeah. You killed someone.
So you just killed somebody. That was the end of it. Yeah. Ludwig, or the Bannon T's cousin. Do you know what I mean? Seamus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. But that's the end of it. Surely you would go, right, well, now that I've developed the ability to kill people, do you know what I mean? I should do something with this.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nonsense. Right, you ready?
Okay.
To stop everybody sneaking around shifting, my Irish college set up a gruppa poiga. Kissing group.
Okay.
Kissing group.
Yeah.
After the Céilí, so they could supervise. Already perverse. You had to ask permission during the Céilí to be in the group that night.
Hang on, who set this up?
The teachers. Just a row of teenagers shifting with the moonshore telling them when the time was up.
No, that didn't happen. That did not happen. And if it did, call the guards.
This is like... I love... Like, we shouldn't be laughing at this, but it can't be true.
No, there's no way.
Liam Oak, I know that Foskin exists. I've seen the pictures.
Stop bringing up Liam Oak's
Keep the snake in its cage. Don't get out of the bushes. I'm only having a wee look. I'm doing a bit of due diligence on the wee penises. Guys, look, it's quite like mine, except it's bigger. Have you seen the look, Ness? I call mine Nessie. Harder than a can of iron blue. I'm sorry, Duncan. It's just not true. Like,
No, it's not.
you can't be having kissing groups supervised. Did you kiss anyone when you were there?
Yes, I did.
Even though your parents were there?
Yeah, well, of course. It's a Gaeltacht. I think it's a...
Sister or mum?
Ah, stop.
I'd probably go sister for... Yours, by the way.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, like, there's nothing to
Who did you kiss?
A lovely girl from Letterkenny.
Oh, yeah, really far away, that. Yeah.
When I was in Donegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
She
her
doesn't have
name?
social media.
Doesn't have social media.
But
yeah.
she's really sound.
Yeah, you're very busty vixen. Yeah. I think she was a model.
Yeah, she actually went to New York the next year.
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Of course.
What about your experiences kissing-wise?
I mean, everybody who listens to the show will know my first ever kiss. It was a complete, unmitigated disaster.
It's a classic story.
I'd never, nobody tells you what to do.
No.
Nobody tells you what to do.
No, there's no... Yeah.
Puberty for boys, and this is why we need to be softer on the next generation of males and just stop immediately vilifying fucking children and associating them with Andrew Tate and stuff. Fucking, that's, we need to be softer and compassionate with young men, because it's very alienating and isolating when you're growing up as a kid and you don't have anybody to discuss things like sexual development or anything with. So I had tried, genuinely, I think I tried kissing the mirror in my bathroom.
Nice.
And like a melon.
Okay.
And then, so it was mirror, melon, then Kira. So we went to Achill, 2003. I had bleach blonde hair completely blonde, and fell in love with a girl called Kira. Like madly in love, like obsessively in love. You know, when you're so in love with somebody at the age of 13 that all you can do is think about them.
Yes.
Like everything that they do is beautiful. Everything that they say is funny. You know, it's the greatest, most transformative experience, intoxicating love that one can know until, of course, you have a child. But it was arranged then that Kira wanted to score me as well.
Nice.
We called it meeting back then. Everybody has different words: feek, shift, wear, what have you. We called it meeting, and I was going to meet her at the disco. Okay. So I was shitting myself. Because I was like, right, well, how does this go down? How does this, how does this even happen? So we're at the disco and I was chatting to her and I just didn't know what to say. So it's like, yeah, just, do you like the music? Just couldn't think of anything to say. I was there in a Slipknot hoodie because I was into a bit of a rocker back then as well.
Cool. Yeah.
Rock on. And I was in my Slipknot hoodie and then eventually she came up to me and she was like, do you just want to meet me? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, okay. And I was like, will we walk over here? And she was like, we're in the middle of the disco, Mark. This is where it's happening. And I was like, okay. And then she just leant in and I just stood there and she started meeting me, as it were. This is when it gets bad. I didn't know you had to close your eyes.
Oh, no.
I didn't know you had to close your eyes. So I was just standing there fucking dead like this with my arms out, like I was going through one of those airport security machines. You know, the ones in Terminal 2. Just standing there with the arms out like this. And then it was like, oh God, what do I do? People were looking at me and they're sort of laughing. I assumed they were laughing because they're like, what a legend. What an unbelievable legend.
Oh, that's Mark.
That's me. That's
Mark.
Q-Tip. They called me Q-Tip back then.
Cool.
So what did I do? Started giving everyone the fingers.
Yes. What a legend.
What a legend. Didn't do any tongue action.
Oh.
Just sitting there.
Just open mouth.
Just open mouth. Gene Simmons from Kiss. Just let's fucking go. And she's just like, what the fuck is going on here? All this like lip gloss getting all over my face. I was like, and then Chop Suey by System of a Down comes on, so I just push her away. Why did you put the bass up on the table? Who wanted to? She broke up with me the next day.
Really?
So I did what every guy did. I ran into the arms of anyone that would take me.
Naturally.
And I scored 54 people.
Legend.
In the following 2 weeks.
Won the breakup.
54 people is a decent stint.
Yeah.
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 I got glandular fever until I was about 17. But just the 54. On y va.
On y va.
One more.
Okay.
The house I stayed in, the lady made me stay up all night at the kitchen table because I was late home. Anytime I would fall asleep at the table, she would hit me over the head with a wooden spoon. I put vinegar in her goldfish tank as payback.
Holy shit.
I mean,
you can't be admitting that.
I think you can.
No, you can't.
I think the vinegar is the lesser of the two crimes here.
Why is the fish getting it?
Why is she keeping a child up at her kitchen table and effectively... Where is Bin Laden? Like Zero Dark 30 every time he tries to fall asleep. Who gave the codes to Bin Laden? Where's Osama Rafael Dalik? Who gave the emails to Rafo Sabadell Dalik? You know that scene in Zero Dark 30? 30.
Yes, I do.
Fucking Jessica Chastain goes out for a fag. Meanwhile, Donna's just sitting at the table in his Tipperary jersey sobbing and going... Just want to go in a colour, Toblerone. Who drank the condensed cola and the penny crisps? Where is the last tub of coca noodles? Do you know?
I do.
Just torture.
Yes.
From a middle-aged woman and
again, why is the fish getting it?
Well, the fish,
report her to the guards. Don't, like...
Report to the guards in the Gaeltacht.
Okay, fair.
I'd like to report to the guards. Yes, I'm the Farantee. That's a double wooden spoon. We're now... Actually, forget the wooden spoon. It's time for the wooden fucking fork. Bend over, Donna. Wow. No, this is just... Do you know what I mean?
I do.
I'm surprised wooden forks didn't become a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right, so I could write about 100 stories from the Gaeltacht, both as Muchem, as a pupil, and from working on it. My favourite one will always be the year that a crowd of West Belfast fellas landed. And they sort of made their presence known in the beginning, because when you met in the Hallamore to discuss like Emmachdy and Leigh and all that, they would end it by going, yeah.
Good stuff.
So when it came to the Céilí Break AD, which is like the fancy dress Céilí, they dressed up as the Ra. balaclavas, the whole lot. But not content with that. You know the bit where you go home for your tea, arm tea at like 5 o'clock, and then you come back up at 7. Well, they came back up at 6 when there was nobody around the college. Set up a checkpoint and stopped cars and in the balaclavas. So obviously they had to be sent home. And then one of the parents went on local radio saying like pure dissing the college and saying how bad it was that they were sent home and it was a pure disgrace.
Outrageous.
Yes.
I mean, it's very mad when, like, sort of the dress up at our Irish colleges was a little bit different, like.
Okay.
Pretty sure people just went as, like, Shaggy or 50 Cent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the IRA. By the way, the Shaggy and 50 Cent costumes come with their own problems. Do you know what I mean?
Problematic. For different reasons.
For different reasons. Like, I went as the talent show.
What did you do?
I wrote a rap.
Oh.
Oscailga.
Oh.
I was doing this shit long time before Kneecap.
Mahoo.
Yeah, Mahoo. Fucking Mo Cara must have been in the audience going, there's money in that. There's money in this, lads.
Yeah.
After seeing Megan spit a few bars. The tightest fucking 16 you could imagine Oscailga.
Really?
So I went out and
I remember it.
I remember some of it.
Go on.
So basically I had 4 backup dancers. See me at the Brits, backup dancers. See me in Chalk Norma, backup dancers. Yeah, I'm gassed because I won an award at Colosh to Akla. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was me out the front. Weirdly enough, I made myself the star of the show. Who would have thought?
Oh, wow.
It was mad.
Really?
So I made myself the star of the show. I was out the front of the stage and then I had 4 backup dancers.
Okay.
And first I was behind the 4, so there's a bit of stage production here. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of choreography going on there. A little bit of Wade Robson's dance project going on here.
Wow.
Sort of mid-90s MTV reference.
Rogue reference. I love that.
So you had the 4 lads, they're sort of there keeping, you know what I mean? Sort of like you in the show, just sort of propping up the... I'm joking.
Go on with the story, will you?
So they're standing on the stage. And I start them off doing a song, they're just doing like a sort of almost like a David Brent, and then they stop, and I jump out and I go, "It's my Lumkalini, it's my Lumkalini, Torkalini on a te, Torkalini on a te, Rina Merlana." Something about shagging girls on the beach, good stuff. Just the 54, bitch. I swear to God. And then in the middle of the rap, this is truly the worst thing. Thank fucking Christ there were no camera phones back then, because in the middle of it I go, "Stop, break it down." Because it was JT. Me and JT, both of us on the Swidgos. JT, it was the year of, "I want to be so quick there, or I can." So I just did the little beatboxing breakdown.
Wow.
And then back to, yeah. And I was like spanking Nakalini. So there you go. It's Jocko 3, a Mako 3, a Mock Leshon Gee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was it. And it won the talent show.
Really?
Yeah. And I won Irish College as a result. I shit you not, there was a line on the train coming back to Euston Station. I was like, this is the greatest summer of my life. To this day, even now.
That's when you peaked.
I literally peaked in Irish College.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, but back to the Belfast lads, Mark.
Yeah.
Gonna go out on a limb here.
Okay.
Were they in the rap?
Yeah, I feel like maybe there's just like a thing of, were these boys just in the IRA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's weird, because then their dad actually got involved and he wasn't happy with it, and none of his mates were happy with it either, so they got my air code. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's a bizarre hill to die on for the father to be like, "This is an absolute outrage. If a boy can't dress up as a member of the IRA and stop people impersonating the IRA and threaten them as if he is a member of the IRA, what is the North of Ireland coming to?" I feel like I'm not the person to be making jokes with. I feel like I am not equipped.
That's a beef that wouldn't last very long.
No, do you know what I mean? It's, to be fair now, any chance, like we used to play a game called IRA in school.
Yeah, but I do think there's a difference between like throwing IRA in during the fields of Athenry or playing IRA and staging checkpoints at a junction.
Yeah, and I think when we were kids, we were like, "Oh, do you want to play IRA? What does that mean? Oh, idiots running around. Oh, Lucas, I've got a wheelie bag. You have to chase me and try and get my Tamagotchi before we go to Portugal. My dad is teaching us." Do you know what I mean? Little South Dublin games. You were one of them. I was one of them.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Do you know what I mean?
This is bringing back a lot.
The wheelie bags, that was the worst trend.
That was awful.
You know the way like some kids ask their parents to drop them around the corner from school because they're embarrassed?
Yeah.
My dad used to drop me around the corner from school because he was embarrassed about me. Oh, I can't let Oisin and Fenton see me with this little fucking Aegis. Oh, where's Mark? Oh, he's off to rugby training. Me there in my head. It's my Lumkalini. It's my Lumkalini. Nevertheless,
Hello, Mark. Hello, Mr. Mick. How are you both keeping? So, just to give a little scale from the Diaries of a Bad Auntie, this is going back to 2 years ago. It was my first summer being a Bad Auntie. I'd been teaching him in the Gaeltacht for years. Anyway, it was Bad Auntie. I was my first course with students in-house, and there were, I don't know, maybe 18 boys, 17 or 18 teenage boys. Anyway, so they were a really lovely group, always good. So a few characters, but that's what brings the crack too. So it's all good. Anyway, one evening, everything was just really, really quiet. I was like, "God, the fuck, authority not shot. What is going on?" There were 2 points for 18 of them. They were far too quiet. So I went for a little wander around the house, see could I find where they were and what they were doing, and knocked into one of the bedrooms anyway, and there was like maybe 6 or 7 lads sitting on the bottom bunk, like bet up against the wall, and then another 5 or 6 lads standing with makeshift balaclavas on their head. They turned their jocks into balaclavas on their head. I hope clean jocks into balaclavas on their heads, and were like holding hurls in their hand, or like basically half roughing the lads up. Because so I opened the door, and one of them is like, "Tá sé seo private, because it's private," and I just started laughing. I said, "What's going on?" And they said, somebody had blocked the toilet in. They all had an ensuite in their bedrooms. Someone had blocked the toilet in the ensuite the day before, and it wasn't flushing. And they were trying to find out who did it. They knew it was nobody from their own bedroom. Somebody else, they had come in and blocked the toilet. So they were trying to figure it out. And they were like, "Yo, don't you worry now. You don't have to deal with this. We're going to deal with it." And I was like, "Grand, I'm not going to block him the toilet. Happy days." So I was like, "That's grand, lads. Let me know if you need bleach." And I was like, "And the bleach is for the toilet now, not for the victims." But yeah, back continued on for about 20 minutes, half an hour. They found out whichever poor whore did it. And the toilet was unblocked. And that was the end of it. Yeah.
What is with lads in the IRA? Any of our international listeners are going, "Oh, great. Ireland's just one great walking Republican brotherhood." One great big bloody army of... Do you know what I mean? Everywhere you... it's IRA?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We just stage a little rising here.
It's just
got the toilet.
I would have been terrible in the IRA.
Yes.
I'm talking back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, both times.
Yeah, in all of the IRA.
I would I would not be good with getting tortured. Give us the names. No, I can't. Right, get the pliers. 15 Springfield Terrace. My dad's got a weak tennis elbow, so if you come at him from behind, you'll be able to get him down easier. My sister's names. Here's their birth cert. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mark, give us the addresses of your family. No, I can't. I'm really loyal to the cause. Cool, we're going to lightly squeeze your... Okay, D15. Do you know what I mean? I would not withstand torture in any way.
No.
But also, like, Michael Collins is a relative of mine. Is
he?
Well, my great-great-grandfather, P.D. Megan, whose pen name was Carberry, first ever Irish person to broadcast the GAA. Mm-hmm. So that was, if I'm correct, the second ever live broadcast of a sporting event in the world.
That's incredible.
I think there was only one over in the US prior, but his name was P.D. Megan, and he was best mates with Michael Collins from Ardfield. My family were from Ardfield in West Cork. And the last picture of Mick Collins Inclán is on the front of the hotel, and it's with, I'm pretty sure it's with my great grandfather, and then with, is it the Donovan, one of the Donovans? Not the Rowan lads. But anyway, my great-grandfather, because of his journalistic career, he used to go to and bring the likes of Mick Collins to Croker.
Wow.
And the lads would be able to make plans there.
Really?
Do you guys want to play a game of IRA? Idiots running around. Amen, I've got your Willy. Ooh, where's Harry Boland with his little bum? Do you know what I mean, though? Okay, I'm Bags beating Froglock. And in order to capture me, you have to kiss me. This is why we lost the Rising, lads. We actually won the Rising, but it was due to Britain's mishandling rather than our success. But that's a conversation for a different day.
Okay, yeah.
But I wouldn't have lasted a moment in the Rising.
Right. every man in this town, we have to go. I have 4 shotguns. And if there's not a shotgun, I've got 16 hurls.
Cool, I'll have one of the shotguns. I literally shotgun one of the shotguns.
Yeah.
And if not, you can have a hurl. No, still going to go with the shotgun,
I'll take
please.
the firearm.
I'm not going to lie in a fucking ditch up in Sally Gap, okay? In the briars and the brambles with the thorns going into my tits for 17 hours to do a guerrilla attack on an English general with the fucking sporting equipment. Oh, I'm going to hurl him to death. Literally me running with her. Dead. Megan down. My last words are giving away the details of my parental address. Fucking coward. I am the Captain Bruce Ismay of the Irish Rebellion.
Yes.
Basically, my mom has been in Dagency for over 30 years. And the stories we could tell. But replying to the woman who wrote in about blocking the toilets. So there's always an issue with blocking toilets. And last year, this guy decided that instead of blocking the toilet, he decided to put whatever was in the toilet out the bathroom window, basically. So this absolute chaos ensued. And we were like, what the hell has just happened? So the principal had to be called. She was absolutely disgusted. And so basically, there was like 5 or 6 hours of just chaos. Nobody owning up to it. And who was going to clean it and everything. Oh, God. Yeah. I would not recommend keeping them.
So we've gone from the IRA to Bobby Sands. This is the worst reflection of Irish people of all time.
The book of Gaeltacht. No. Cad an scale less an shite out the injog. Who through the shite shack and garden.
Do you know what I mean? It's just...
This is why I wouldn't have been able for the Gaeltacht.
No.
It's too rough and ready.
There's a lot of rough and tumble.
I was far, far too soft for this sort of stuff.
Yeah. I wonder how much loot there is in it for the Ballantynes.
Surely, like, it's all a bit of a... Not swindle, but, like, they're all definitely making good money from the Gaeltacht.
Oh, I'd say the old revenue. I doubt the revenue are exactly clamped. They probably are.
There's probably some relief as like education or culture. Surely, like, you can't be taxing the poor Ballantynes.
Why for? But it's effectively just hospitality, no?
Yeah, but like it's
a business. Like they're providing food and lodging.
They're helping younger generations initiate with our culture and historical roots, Mark.
Do you ever get whenever you're in the Irish college and there was always like one room you were not allowed to go into?
No.
And you'd accidentally open it and it would just be like the far auntie and the 3 family kids just watching TV and it'd be like, oh God. It'd be like discovering the Frank family. Do you know what I mean? It was like, oh fuck. Come, let's get, just trying to find the shower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I was 13 in an Irish college across Lurgan. I've also been in a video with the Cup song, I'll grab it. But, you know, disco night, big tension in the air, you know, trying to find out, you know, what's going on. And, yeah, so I eventually, you know, probably get my friend to ask this girl to shoot me. And all going well, we're at it, going at it. And I feel something come around me and I realise that 2 of the lads have got a rod of duct tape and duct taped us together, stuck in the middle of the dance floor. And yeah, obviously the jail cut the night. And yeah, that's it. But please do shape our voice.
That's very disappointing.
Yes.
Getting duct taped. What?
Do you reckon that's real? Like, I feel that's almost cartoonish.
It feels like something the IRA would do. What is going on here today?
So what we've discovered is the Gaeltacht is just a training ground for
Literally.
the IRA.
So I was kissing this girl, and next thing you know, the lads pulled this, bloody prank artists. They duct taped me all around her, and they actually bound and gagged me and threw us into the back of a Vectra. So they brought us around the mountains. They got rid of her because she was attached with a different family from across the town. So they released her, but then they actually kicked the shite out of me, and they said if I ever opened my eyes about it, they'd kill my dad. So I found, would you believe, then the next morning, just bloody prank merchants, I was packing my Jansport to go orienteering, and I found my dead family budgie in the back of it. So just a bit of banter. Air on thraw.
Hi, Mark. Love the show. So I went to the Gaeltacht in Galway in around 92, 93, I think. And there's always, I suppose, what you'd call a power couple in the Gaeltacht. Two of the most popular people, I suppose. And they were always kissing each other while we were down there. But after we got home, there was a reunion disco in Stradbrook Rugby Club in Galway. And it was weird. Everyone was sitting around the edge of the room and people were kissing and dancing, whatever. But anyway, this pair started gyrating up against the wall. It wouldn't have been so obvious that they were actually riding, only that she was wearing a pair of X-Works baggy dungarees, and they ended up down around her knees, merely her ankles. And so, that was Coláiste Clumba in Galway.
There was definitely always a power couple.
Yeah.
I would have thought that the power couples in Irish college, whenever I was there, it was usually a South Dublin girl.
Okay.
Whose heart had been stolen by a sort of rough around the edges, carefree, handsome country boy. They tend to be the sort of, his name is Donna.
Yeah.
And he's beautiful, but he never knew how beautiful he was.
No.
And it took a group of girls from Holy Child Killiney to access. Do you know what I mean?
He's not like those other guys.
He's not like those other guys.
No.
And he sort of, the other Dublin guys are trying to get the attention of the girls at sus.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just out playing a bit of Kishfell. Doing what he does. Do you know what I mean?
He's meta. He's like above all the social stuff.
And then eventually he gets with her, but he doesn't even care.
No.
She watches him play her. And that would be the sort of riding now is a lot.
That would scare me.
Yeah. Like nowadays.
No. As a teenager, that sort of carry on would be too far for me now. And I think only as I get older, I've come to realise how scared all the time I was in any scenario like that.
I have never not been scared.
Yes.
On a continuous basis, my life is fear.
Yes.
It's just a case of, like, sometimes I'm more scared.
Yeah.
But pretty much since the age of, 7, I've been running on I'm just pretty much scared.
I'm with you completely.
And there are peaks and troughs. Rarely troughs, actually. It's more like sometimes the fear just becomes manageable.
Yeah, it's not crippling.
No, it's not crippling, but it's there. It's never not there.
You're scared, but you're okay.
Exactly. As consistent with my heartbeat is the presence of fear pulsating through my brain and my veins. Riding at the age of 14 in that sort of environment, is derangement levels.
Yes.
I would be absolutely, bananas. Absolutely bananas. Now, I will say this. Coláiste Columba. I remember hearing loads of rumours that got shut down because there was 15 pregnancies.
Really?
Yes.
That's wild. Because I do feel people are quite protective about what Gaeltacht they went to. Even the Lurgan shout out previously.
Are those the Lurgan with the singing videos?
Yeah. Oh.
I would sooner judge a wet t-shirt competition wherein my sisters and my mother are the only 3 participants.
Oh my God.
Then watch a single second of I've got the eye of the tiger champion. You're gonna feel me. More water.
Mark Jack Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Struggling with erectile dysfunction? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Cialis for Men 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil, is now available without prescription. Just a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist, in person or online, can help. Find it at pharmacies nationwide or visit www.cialisformen.ie for more details. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label.